everyone, my name is Jessica, and today is a very special video. And I say it's a very special video because it's one of the videos where I'm going to be a little bit more open with you guys. This video is going to be about the video that came out yesterday, which was the tribute roleplay that I did. And for those of you who haven't seen it, that tribute roleplay was for my cat, who 1 year ago on December 24th went missing. And yes, I know, it's my cat, and something that's been on my mind for the past year. It's something that I've had a hard time talking about because it's something that's really affected me. I mean, there's a lot of other things going on in my life, and this was just one of those things that just stacked up on the, box of things going on that kind of really just, I don't know. Johnny was a very special cat for Jason and I because he was our first fur baby that we got together. Around the time that we got Johnny, Jason's father had just passed away. And that was such a hard time in Jason's life and my life to see him it was so hard. So for us, Johnny was a huge, not a huge, he was tiny because he was really little. But he was a blessing in disguise. And we decided, Jason and I were like, hey, you know what? Let's get a kitten. You know, we've been talking about it for so long, and so we decided to actually go out and get this little kitten. So we'd done some research, and we had gone out, and we had found this place that, was adopting kittens, and Johnny was there. So I remember this day so vividly in my head because it was one of those moments in your life where you're like, I'm gonna remember this forever, and I do. So we drove for an hour away from where we were to go to this place to get these kittens, and they had a room of kittens, and we had to choose one, and it was the most difficult decision. When they put you in a room of adorable kittens and they say just pick one, you're like, I can't, I really want them all. But Johnny was there, and he was the quietest little kitten, and he was adorable. And so we ended up going with Johnny. His name actually was Johnny. So his name was Johnny when we got him. His name was Johnny Depp because he was named after the actor. So we kept that name for him. We kept it Johnny Depp. And yeah, of course, our last name was his last name because, he was our baby. He loved to play fetch. He could open doors. He was just, he learned this on his own, too. Sometimes we would teach him, we would say, hey, look, this is how you play fetch, and we would throw the ball, and he would go chase it and bring it back. And then when we had Joseph and Julia, he loved them so much. Of course, cats have this look on them where they always look like they don't care. They're always
Who's that, Joseph?
Oh my goodness! You rolled over! He rolled over, Johnny! Ah! I mean, they have this look. You can't deny. Cats have dogs always look like, I love you so much, oh my gosh. And cats are just oh, what? Is it time to feed me yet? So, yeah, I know. But yeah, so he was the most caring cat with the kids. He loved them, and he actually slept next to them, and he was really good with them.
Did he get your cracker? Is he eating your cracker? No! No, Joseph. No!
Our kids, they loved Johnny a lot, and he was a great cat. He played fetch with them, he played with them, and he truly became a member of the family. And when we lost him, that was hard on Jason and I, and it was I mean, my kids are really young. They're below the age of 4, and I can tell that sometimes they remember him. Whenever they see a cat, they're like, oh, look, it's like Johnny, and they'll say things like that, and so they have some memory of him. I can only imagine that if they were older, it would be a little bit more painful. So yeah, I'm not excited that they don't understand, but at the same time, I was having a hard time dealing with this myself, and I'm still learning how to talk to younger kids, because you're always learning how to grow as a person. And that's the best thing about being a human, is that you know how to grow, you learn from your mistakes, and you just become a better person from this. So yeah, when he went missing on December 24th of 2015, we launched like a huge search for him. Like, a lot of our videos were late that week because we were too busy looking at shelters. We were putting up posters. So like, I'm sure a lot of you guys like kind of realize by now, or like put it together, that sometimes my role plays reflect small portions of things that I've experienced. And I mean, not to the T all the time. Sometimes they're like, you know, their own stories, but they have some of my experiences in there because obviously I write them. And the one with, I mean, because obviously Johnny's was not a purple cat named Sprinkles magically turned from a person into a cat, so that's a huge over-exaggeration. But yeah, it was just like, Gareth's reflection of Sprinkles is one of my own, and it's taken me a whole year to really, I guess, accept the fact that, you know, he may not be coming back. And that's perfectly fine. I mean, it's not, in a way, because I'm still incredibly sad about it. So is Jason and everyone here, and, you know. But I'm able to at least think of the best memories that I had with Johnny and the time that we had together. And that's what I think back on. I don't think of the sad moment when I realized that, you know, he was gone. I stopped and I realized that, hey, maybe somebody found him. Maybe somebody said, this is a beautiful cat, and they, you know, decided to keep him, and he's happy somewhere. And that's all I can do. I know that he was a happy cat, and I know that we gave him the best life he possibly could have. And he was wonderful, and that's what I need to think back on. We need to sometimes stop and think about the good things in life. Like, I know there's been a lot of, like, I know being online has a lot of, like, negativity around it and stuff like that. Trust me, I know that more than anything, and it's something that it's a hurdle that I've had to get over myself. Again, a topic for another video maybe, but yeah, he was definitely a great cat, and I think about the best memories I had with him, and really, that's a celebration of his life. And I'll always remember him, and I'll always love him. And if he winds up on my doorstep someday eating the cat food we leave out, then that would be wonderful too. So I guess this is kind of like my final goodbye to the feelings that I've been having. And we all, like, everyone has their closure in some kind of way, shape, or form. Not everyone expresses their closure, like, you know, the way that I am right now. Some people like to, you know, just keep it to themselves, and some people like to talk about it, and that's okay. Any way that you can find closure, I encourage you to do it. Of course, you know that it's good for you and everyone around you. But really, this video, the pictures you've seen, the videos you've seen, everything is just a small little celebration of his life. And, you know, if he's out there and he's having a great time, good, and I'm sure he's having a great time no matter where he is. So, and really, all the support that was received yesterday, all the support via social media and everything is just amazing. And I want to thank you guys so much for supporting not only myself, but for supporting everyone else, because not only did I see, like, the story of Sprinkles that I put in the description, Sprinkles Johnny, in the description that I put there, some people were also sharing their stories, and there were people supporting other people on, like, this topic, because I know that there's a lot of people who have dealt with this. Again, the best way to look at something is in a positive light, and that's kind of what I want to start spreading around, and, like, just, you know, slowly spreading it around. Spreading all the love that we can. So guys, again, thank you so much for just watching this video, for your support on the channel, for your support for the community, for everyone, for myself, and thank you for listening. Really, it does mean a lot, and thank you. Really, that's all I can say. But I can play some cute, adorable clips at the end of this video of Johnny if you guys want to see, like, the ones that I have, because I'm more than willing to share. And, yeah. It's kind of my small way to say that I'll never forget him. But, you know, we all do things in our own way, and I highly encourage that you do things the way that makes you happy. So, with that being said, guys, thank you so much again for your wonderful support. It means so much to myself, Jason, my family, and everyone. You're awesome. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Mwah. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, bye!
Johnny, no! If you're gonna share your cracker. If you're gonna share your cracker, you gotta give it to him. I'll give you another cracker. Are you gonna share that cracker? I know I should take it away from you, but you're having fun right now. You gonna give him another cracker? Give the kitty some cracker. Give him the cracker. No! Don't eat that cracker! Please don't eat that cracker!